What if the softest thing inside you was actually your greatest strength? In the quiet mountain kingdom of Hoshimori, where cedar forests whispered ancient secrets and rivers carried the memory of forgotten gods, people believed that strength came from discipline, swords, and silence. But one young man, Renjiro Sato, was about to learn that a single act of compassion can rewire the human brain, shift destiny, and even alter the fate of a kingdom. The kingdom of Hoshimori was orderly, disciplined, and proud. People worked with bowed heads, soldiers marched with mechanical precision, and emotions were considered unnecessary noise. Not by cruelty, but by tradition. Not by violence, but by habit passed through generations. The royal monks taught, "A calm mind is an empty mind." But no one taught what fills the emptiness when the heart freezes. Renjiro was the son of a local scroll maker in Yukimura village. Unlike others, he felt everything intensely. When someone cried, Renjiro felt a squeeze inside his chest. When someone was sick, Renjiro's eyes softened without his choice. When someone was lonely, he could sense it before they spoke. People whispered, "Too sensitive. He will never survive the world." Renjiro believed them. He thought something was broken inside his brain, until the day everything changed. One winter morning, Renjiro found an injured red-crowned crane near the frozen lake. Its wing was split, trembling in the snow. Villagers said, "Leave it. Nature is nature." But Renjiro knelt beside it, removing his own warm scarf to wrap its wing. The bird looked into his eyes, not with fear, but with trust. Renjiro carried it home, fed it rice water, warmed it with blankets, and spent nights whispering, "You're safe. I'm right here." For the first time in his life, he didn't feel weak for caring. He felt alive. A wandering forest monk named Master Jisen, known for his silence and fierce eyes, had been passing through Yukimura village. He observed Renjiro tending to the crane. He noticed the softness in his movements, the calmness in his breath, the shift in his presence. One evening he approached the boy. "Why did you help the bird no one else cared for?" Renjiro hesitated. "Because my heart hurt when I saw it suffering." The monk smiled, the first smile villagers had seen from him in years. "Your heart is not weak, it is awake." Master Jisen invited Renjiro on a long walk into the cedars. Under lantern-lit branches, he said, "Compassion is not just a feeling, it is a neurochemical fire that reshapes the brain." Renjiro frowned. "Reshapes?" "Yes. When you feel compassion, your brain releases oxytocin. Oxytocin softens the amygdala, your fear center. It strengthens the prefrontal cortex, your wisdom center. It activates the vagus nerve, your healing river, and it tunes your mind to joy, calm, and courage." Renjiro listened as if hearing the secret language of the universe. Master Jisen continued, "Compassion rewires you from survival to expansion, from fear to clarity, from loneliness to connection." Renjiro's breath trembled because suddenly he understood. His sensitivity was not a flaw, it was a force of nature. Months passed. Renjiro cared for the crane until it flew again, but something in him had changed. His breaths deeper, his steps calmer, his presence steady. One evening, a fire broke out in a nearby hut. Villagers screamed and scattered, but Renjiro, heart pounding yet clear, ran inside to rescue the elderly couple. Later they asked him, "Where did you find such courage?" Renjiro answered, "When compassion leads, fear loses its voice." Word spread to the capital, Kaigamen Palace. The emperor, Kaito Arakawa, heard about Renjiro and summoned him. "People say your heart is unusually gentle," the emperor said. "They also say your courage is unusual. How did this happen?" Renjiro replied, Because compassion strengthened my mind. It made me stable. It made me see people. It made me stronger than fear. The emperor leaned forward. Teach this to my kingdom. Under the emperor's command, Renjiro and Master Jisen established compassion halls across Hoshimori. People who were never allowed to cry finally cried. Soldiers learned to train with empathy instead of aggression. Farmers shared resources. Children learned emotional language. Elders told stories of kindness instead of discipline. The kingdom's energy shifted like the first sunlight after a harsh winter. Renjiro's sensitivity became the very thing that transformed Hoshimori. Within a year, violence reduced, conflict shrunk, trust grew, cooperation replaced silent fear, creativity blossomed. People felt lighter, calmer, safer. Master Jisen said to Renjiro, "You changed their brains the way you healed that crane. Not by command, but by compassion." And Renjiro finally understood the truth. Compassion is a kingdom you build inside you first. Then the world learns to follow. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more soul-stirring stories.